An internationally wanted fugitive from Northeast Ohio, considered armed and dangerous, on the run from sex crimes charges for nearly 15 years now.
And U.S. Marshals need your help to track him down. Investigator Sarah Goldenberg looks into the urgency of finding him and other potential victims out there in this week's Seeking Justice.
Do you recognize this man? 45-year-old Sherman Jackson of Warren, on the run for more than a decade. Wanted by the Northern Ohio Violent Fugitive Task Force for 6 counts of rape and 1 count of gross sexual imposition with girls all under 13 years old.
It's no doubt in my mind that he has accumulated, unfortunately, more victims along the way since he has been on the run since 2010. Behaviors like that typically do not change for individuals.
19 Investigates learned Jackson has ties to our area in Lorain and East Cleveland. Deputy U.S. Marshal Vinnie Piccoli tells us he skipped town after the indictment came down in Trumbull County. And 3 of his known victims include his own daughter and his girlfriend's children.
If you're going to that extent and abusing, sexually, emotionally, physically, girls that are, your own daughter or girls close to you, what are you going to do with girls that you don't know? You're more into an app to abuse them.
Upping the risks, U.S. Marshals say, is his access to children, from teaching at computer labs to his time in churches.
He has been around children when it comes to churches and could have been a part of like a church group as a leader or, where kids are involved.
Investigators worry Jackson may have become an online predator too. His case, such a high priority, he's listed as a G7 fugitive with eyes on him across the world. The United States collaborates with Interpol and the 6 other countries that make up the G7, Canada, Germany, France, Italy, Japan, and the United Kingdom, to try to track down its most wanted international sex offenders. Since he fled Ohio, Deputy U.S. Marshal Piccoli says Jackson went to Arizona, then Mexico and Jamaica. He has ties to North Carolina and Texas and family in Atlanta, Georgia. Have they been helpful at all?
They claim to have not have any contact with Sherman Jackson or have any recent contact with him, and they're pretty adamant and remain that that's the case. And so it's very unusual or unlike any fugitive to completely distance himself from family. So we do believe that they know, at least, or have some information that they're withholding.
U.S. Marshals believe Jackson took on a new identity, living under the radar with a job and a seemingly normal life.
We've seen fugitives that have gone through great lengths to change their identity, whether that's getting surgeries to alter their physical appearance to, wearing a wig, male or female, getting glasses, getting tattoos. So
to find him, they focus on the things fugitives like Jackson can't really change. Sherman Jackson is 6 feet tall. He last weighed 190 pounds, has black hair and brown eyes, and has scar pockmarks on his face.
Someone like him with his behaviors when it comes to children is someone that we want to apprehend as quickly as possible.
Sherman Jackson's alleged victims and their families are still seeking justice. Do you know where he is? And can you help U.S. Marshals track him down? Sarah Goldenberg, 19 News.
If you have any information on where Jackson may be, you can contact the Northern Ohio Violent Fugitive Task Force at 1-866-4-WANTED. Your call can remain anonymous, and a reward of up to $5,000 is available for any information leading to Jackson's arrest.